Hi everybody, and welcome to becoming a React Cats member. Notice I said member. So you're a member of our React Cats family. We don't just sell you a program and look to sell you more stuff. We're looking for people to work with, to actually show you how to go out and do these deals. This is the one system that will teach you how to do it from A to Z. You just have to go through the system, watch the videos, read the manual, go through all the resources. I've got a ton of resources in there for you. This is a combination of over 16 years and over 2,000 completed transactions with no credit and no money out of pocket. This is our system we've been using all these years. We've decided to break it out and show you exactly how we do it, how you can do it. The React Cats program will work in a down market. It will work in an up market. And it will work in a sideways market. So do you think I've seen a couple of cycles in the real estate industry over the last 16 years of using this technique? You bet I have. Ups, downs, sideways, you name it. Have we been doing deals the whole time? Yes. And now you can too. I'm so proud that you've taken the step to become a member. But one thing I'm going to tell you, the system will work if you work the system. I want you to get that in your head right now. Because if you think by just getting a membership that all of a sudden checks are going to fall from the sky, it's not going to happen. You actually have to do something. You actually have to take action. We call that pulling the trigger. I know you can do it. I've made it so simple for you to understand. There's no what ifs. We used to get into a lot of what if this, what if that, what if when we're mentoring students. There's no what ifs. The answers are in the course. So I want you to study the system. It is a complete system from A to Z. And you know what? My first system that I bought many years ago was on cassettes. That's how long ago it was. But I went over that system so many times, I wore out the cassettes. So now you've got CDs, you've got DVDs. You have the Cats members website. So that now, just because you have the program sitting in front of you, probably as soon as that thing went to print, we changed something in the system because something changed in the market. So it's not totally up to date. That's why we created the website. The website, I want you to go to it every day. And I want you to, first thing I want you to do when you get there, click the What's New tab. See if we've added anything. This video I'm shooting right now is going to be added as a What's New item. But anything that changes or anything that we add or subtract from the system will be put in that What's New tab. So keep up to date. No other system out there does that for you. We do. Oh, is there a charge for that? No, we're not charging for that. Now, in the future, that may change. For new members, not for you. You will be grandfathered. But as to date, we're not expecting to charge any extra for the website. But that could happen in the future. So I just want you to understand that. The system, you're going to do some things. We're going to do some things on our end if you decide to use the feature, the profit sharing feature. You don't have to use the profit sharing feature. I've got tons of members out there that have not partnered with us on any deals. They're just out doing deals on their own. And the beauty of that is you keep all the profits. Because on the profit sharing deals that you submit to us, we're going to work them together. You're going to give up half the profit. Now, you know, that might be okay for a few deals if you want to. I don't care. We're here if you need it. But our goal is to get you doing deals on your own for your own business so you can build your business. But if you want to stay with us and do profit sharing deals, that's fine. Guys, I've got one member who's been doing deal splits with me since 2005. That's a long time. But he sees the value in working with us. What else can I tell you? What it is not. It is not a mentoring, coaching program. We are not here to coach and mentor you. You will be taught through the system, but you have to do the reading, the watching of the videos. We're not going to hold your hand. We're not going to call you once a week for a half an hour on mentoring calls and stuff like that. Now, if you want that, we do offer mentoring. And that's a totally separate item and a totally separate charge. But you don't need it if you follow the system. The CATS system will teach you. It will show you the ins, the outs of how we do our business and how you can do the business too without having to spend a whole lot more money. Guys, I've spent over $300,000 on programs, coaching, mentoring, you name it, over the years. Now that's a big number. Do you need to do that? No. Did it work for me? Yeah, it did. But I had the wherewithal to do that. You starting out probably don't. So why spend all that money? That's why we created the React CATS system. This program teaches you all that stuff and how to do these deals. Now, you may say, oh, it's a creative terms system. Sort of. Yeah, it could be that. I will tell you that 5 years ago, when we started coming out of the seminar world and breaking away from that to do our thing, the market was, for us, what we were seeing at that time, 5 years ago, about 85% of that was creative terms. And the rest of it was either cash or somebody able to get a loan. That was 5 years ago. The market has changed completely. Today, what we're seeing across the country is 80% of the deals we're closing are with cash. 15% of the deals we're closing, people can get loans. And 5% of the deals we're closing are with terms. So, that being said, is this a terms system? Yes? No. Terms can be anything, guys. Terms can be seller financing. It could be lease option, lease purchase. It could be cash. Those are all terms. So just think of how we're doing business today. Most of the deals are cash or loans. So it's a different world today. That's why we created React. React handles all those situations. And you now have the ability to take any deal that comes across your desk. You know, I tell my guys, my acquisition guys, any lead that comes in, you better do everything you can to get an agreement to buy it. I want everything. I don't care if they're junkers. I don't care if they're medium-priced homes. I don't care if they're high-end homes. Now, do I like the higher-end homes better? Well, yeah, sure. There's more money in them. But Do I make money in the junkers? Do I make money in the low end and the median end? You bet I do. I made a ton of money in those properties. Am I going to push them off to the side? No. No, I'm not. But for you to profit share with us, for you to submit a lead to us that you want us to work with you, I want you to submit properties that are only $100,000 or more above the median priced home in your area. And you can find out that number from an agent or from Google, just Google it. But the reason I want you to do that, guys, is because, again, we're splitting the profits. So I want you to get a nice check, and you'll get 50% of the check. The other 50% comes to us, and then I got to divvy that up among all my people. So that's why I want to see only deals that are submitted for profit sharing of $100,000 or more above median price. Now, I hope I've answered some of the questions that you may have. Keep in mind what I said in the beginning. The system works if you work the system. You have to know the system inside and out. Go through it, the whole system, several times. Refer back to it all the time. And you have to know your product. You've got to know what to say to a seller. You've got to know what to say to that funder. And you've got to know how to put the deal together. And we show you that in the program.